Hello, everyone. Just curious, is it now the time to buy NNDM? I had one of my people who tunes into me and is subscribed ask me to do a breakdown on this stock. So I'm going to do it right now. And so I'm going to take my picture here, pull it down here. It'll be small, out of the way a little bit. And we're going to take our display capture, bring it right up here. Boop. And we're going to put it right near the top. We're going to have to pull this one down below me. There we go. Now we got it right. Now let's get over here and take a look at NNDM, see what we think. So the first thing, I was on SoFi earlier, so we'll say goodbye to that. And man, gotta love that. Here's NNDM summary. Take a look at their chart here for the last month. It looks very good. Today, they were up modestly. They did get a pullback. You can see down to 303 or so, around that range. But 311, and I have not looked at this company at all. I don't know a thing about them. I don't even know what they do. We're going to look together right now. You can see over here their revenue, and what I'm looking at here, 7 million 4 years ago, I guess, or 3 years ago. Then it reduced to 3.4 million, then up to 10.49. That's good, and then up to 43. So we got some increases there, but taking a lot of their earnings. This is their revenue, but their earnings are quite negative here, negative 227.42 million. That I'm not real impressed with. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Looking over here at several, there's only a few people who are recommending this, and you can see that they have two, one with a strong buy and one with a buy. So that's the recommendation. And what does this company do? Together with its subsidiaries, provides additive electronics in Israel and internationally. The company offers 3D printers, comprising Dragonfly 4 that produces high PEDs by depositing proprietary conductive and dielectric substances, as well as integrates into capacitors, antennas, coils, transformers. So the sector that they're in here, you can see they have a very thin slice of that pie. And one of the things I like to look at when it comes to the stocks that I want to own is, are there any institutional holders? So we'll go over here and take a look, see if there are. They're actually 169, and these are some of the leading. BlackRock has a little bit in there, and ARK Investment, which is Kathy Wood, she's also in there. She's a smart investor, and so that's good. Positive 29% of the float held by institutions, 29.79. And you can see the percentage of shares held by insiders is not even 1%. So not real encouraging on that end either, because we can see, and others that are much higher for percentages. But anyway, that's what I like to take a look at, is some of these things. So I'm just breaking it all down. We're going to come over here and look at their historical data. Go back here on the chart and see what their volume's been like way back when. And it looks like, in their price, I'm just scaling back here to November of 2022, around 245, 247, a very slow movement. Been migrated up to 273, been back down to the 240s, back up into the 270s, 290s. And here, over here, the volume is starting to pick up a little bit during this stage of the game. And coming up into April, you can see where they were, still really kind of trading sideways, a little spikes up and down on low volume. And then you can see they actually are looking good here at a newer high recently. So this is something to keep an eye on. I appreciate you, whoever it was that was suggesting I take a look at this company, because it looks like they're starting to possibly have some breakout. Let's get over here, get in on this chart and take a little bit closer look, see what we see. So here we got a triple upside crossover on the 1 day, but let's get longer term on this. Yeah, looks very good. You can see some nice green candlesticks coming in here, starting to move this upwards. And so what you're going to have to ask yourself is why? What's the latest news that's propelling this? What's the catalyst? Nano Dimensions increases special tender offer price for Stratasys shares to 24 per share in cash. So Nano Dimensions its increases its special tender offer price for Stratus share to $24 per share in cash. So they 220% more cash than alternative offers. Nano Dimensions will support. Oh wow! So anyway, that's what was broke yesterday, the news, and why we're seeing this very nice increase. So the reason that I'm taking a look at this now is because I think it might be a good time to get in. As I always suggest, don't dive in. You want to wade in. I am not a financial advisor, and so please be careful whenever you're going into. I suggest wade into a position with a moderate entry level, and then ride it a while, see if it's rising, buy a little more, keep accumulating, supporting that initial entry point. As long as it's rising, keep buying it. Correct, correct. And so let's see if there's anything else I want to take a look at here. Let's go over to this analysis. Just kind of curious to see how many outstanding shares there are. And there is no analysis here to look at. Huh. Well, that's a little bit interesting. I go to statistics and see what we got over here. And it shows here average volume shares outstanding 253 million. That's way more than I would have expected. That means to me that they've been using this shares to keep this company afloat. Their EBITDA is negative 125 million. Their net income is negative 172 million. I'll be very careful with this. Their operating cash flow is at negative 98 million. There are a lot of things that can be moving this in an upward direction right here and now, but I'd be very cautious going forward and watch out for manipulation on such low volume, possibly. And that's all I'm saying about it. But it wouldn't probably hurt to pick up a few, and it might go right on off. But from what I'm seeing with the underlying fundamentals, I guess you'd say, not not as encouraged as I am with the SoFi stock that we are going into and following closely. But that's my breakdown of this one today. I hope you find it helpful. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to get more information on companies and breakdowns on where I think they may be going, then well, then you can tune in and subscribe right now. Just click the little button down there and the notification bell. And thank you again for coming over to listen to my music on Spotify if you've done that, and subscribe there on your music provider because it doesn't cost you a dime. And if you listen to my songs, I have over 60 of them there on those sites, and you might enjoy them. So thanks for doing that. And again, I appreciate you tuning in today. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. I hope you have a profitable future, which I'm trying to help you with. And I hope that you have a very healthy life and that love surrounds you. So that's it for today. Bye bye now. Let's just diminish this down. Doop. Come away. Doop. Pull me back up. Doop.